afternoon in the New York State Class C Final Four. Folks, take a look around, please, and note the nearest exit to you. In the event of an emergency, please proceed calmly toward that exit. We will be having a 50-50 draw today through each of our games, so dig in, be generous, see if we can get the winners some nice money today. The New York State Public High School Athletic Association, Section 7 and Section 10, emphasize sportsmanship. Cheer as loud as you wish for your own teams, but please be respectful of the players, coaches, opponents, fans, and officials during today's contest. Now, let's meet the starters. For the Bobcats, a freshman, number 31, Paige Chilton. A sophomore, number 11, McKenna McGee. A junior, number 10, Taylor Burnett. A senior, number 4, Megan McGee. And a senior, number 15, Rachel Penn. The starters for St. Lawrence Central. A sophomore, number 5, Brianna Evans. A sophomore, number 24, Bailey Gauthier. A junior, number 4, Morgan Greer. A junior, number 33, Haley Higgins. And a senior, number 10, Chelsea Savage. Coach of the St. Lawrence Central Larry's, Chad Gauthier. The officials for today's game, Mr. Nate Roman, Mr. Bill Keenan, Mr. Kyle Pennell. If you could please rise, ladies and gentlemen. To honor America, to remember those in uniform around the world who are at this hour fighting for freedom and against terrorism. Here is Gabby Ramsdell with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Gabby.
You're still on? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to simulcast here, Chili TV. You can find on YouTube and Hometown Cable. Wild Bill Chase and Steve Chilton. We've traveled all the way up into Potsdam, New York. In beautiful downtown Potsdam. We're at SUNY Potsdam in the Jerry Welch Gymnasium, where the Bobcats here in a regional final against the St. Lawrence Larrys. This is a rematch of last year's regional semifinal, right?
Right.
Yeah, the paper had it wrong that something that they lost in the regional semifinal last year. They actually made it to the final and played against Hoosick Valley, the team they beat the other day on Wednesday at SUNY Plattsburgh. Jerry Welch Gymnasium, where SUNY Potsdam has claimed some Division III national champions. And the Bobcats looking to make it to the Final Four. The winner of this contest will represent the North Country Class C semifinal 4 next Saturday, the March 21st at Hudson Valley Community College with a 2:15 start. Larrys go down inside. That pass goes out of bounds. The starting lineup for the Larrys is we got number 4 Morgan Greer, Brianna Evans number 5, Chelsea Savage is a senior number 10, Bailey Gunther is a sophomore, she's number 24, and Haley Agins is number 33. The Bobcats regular starters out there: Megan McGee number 4, Taylor Dernan number 10, Rachel Ben, there's Dernan, her shot doesn't go. Rachel Ben number 13, Paige Chilton's number 31, and the other McGee, McKenna McGee, is number 11. And Saturday afternoon, March 14th, weather warmed up a little bit. Last week or so, some snow has melted. And there's number 33, Agins, taking it to the hoop in the first basket for this contest, put up by the Larrys, St. Lawrence County. There's a Section 10 Class C champion, Taylor Dernan underneath. She can't convert on a nice pass from McKenna McGee. Got to stand up a little bit higher. 2-0 is the score, early going, first minute and a half of play. Larry's on the baseline. Bobcats, their defense is what is going to make or break them. They're only allowing 38.4 points per game. I don't know if that's for the playoffs. It's what's in the paper today. Bobcats offensively are led by Taylor Dernan, who's 17.3 average. Megan McGee has been pitching in with 8.1 points per game, and Paige Chilton 6.2. And the paper quoted as McKenna McGee being able to put the ball in the basket, and she did have a big game against South Sable Valley, that Section 7 title game. Dernan is going to get called for a travel. 3 Section 10 officials, not quite sure who their names are, but they were announced in pregame ceremonies. Bobcats, the visiting team, Larry's the host team. They had to actually bye in Class C regional semifinal. Last year it was Hoosick Valley who had the bye. The Bobcats and the Larrys tangled then. The Bobcats prevailed in that game. Can't remember the score, but I know they pulled away. We got a jump ball call. Gunther getting tied up with Megan McGee, and possession arrow in favor of the Larrys. There's a kick. Very unique gymnasium here at SUNY Potsdam in regards to basketball. Scoreboard right there in front of us, which is nice. You're sort of sitting quite a ways away from the floor. Oh, we got a foul call. It's Chilton, was it Chilton? Yes, I believe underneath with the good position. She's fouled from behind. Haley Agins picks up the foul. Still 2-0 is the score. Wild Bill Chase, Steve Chilton here. We're up in SUNY Potsdam in the Jerry Welch Gymnasium, bringing you regional final game of Class C New York State playoffs for girls varsity basketball. Bobcats with a couple wins in the last seconds of especially the last game, the last second of the game with 1.9 seconds on the clock. Taylor Dernan converts, layup fouled, and she that gave them a 1-point lead. After she made the foul shot, it was a 2-point lead, and Hoosick Valley didn't have enough time on the clock to get the shot off. They actually did get the shot off and scored, but it didn't count because the horn had sound. And a little bit out of control there is Megan McGee, but she draws the foul, and it might be on Agins. No, they call it on Chelsea Savage. Her first. Cats here played almost 3 minutes, have yet to score any points. They've only allowed 2. Paige Chilton needs to be talked to by Jessica Barnhart, the head coach of Northern Adirondack. Historic year for the Bobcats. They were division co-champions of Division I with 12-2 league record. Saranac, the other co-champion. They won their second Section 7 title in a row. There's McGee underneath with a good position, pushing it up to the floor to her sister, McKenna McGee. She squirms through some traffic and scores. It's a 2-2 ball, or 3-2 ball game. There's one foul shot was made by Megan McGee. There's a turnover. Rachel Venn should get there. She's going to be fouled from behind, and that is going to be Egan's picking up her second foul. Turnover by Rachel Venn. 4:35 on the clock. And the Bobcats defense, what their bread and butter for them to hopefully move forward. Egan's has to go in to the, looks like number, foul, scores, Taylor Dernan. The Cats with a little 5-0 run here. Dernan looking to complete the team 5th foul on the Larry so far here in the early going. Dernan can't convert. Violation on the Larrys, getting in the lane too early. Taylor Dernan will get another shot here. And Dernan converts that second shot and completes the three-point play. Stolen away, Rachel Venn. Three-pointer attempt by Megan McGee. And McGee hits it. And it's a 9-0 run. And a timeout with 4:25 on the clock. Cats got it and started out slow. That was only 5 minutes, 3 seconds on the clock when they didn't have any points. And now they've got 9. 9-2 is the score with a timeout. Okay. Bobcats on a 9-0 run here in this first quarter. Built a 9-2 lead. They're up by 7. The Larrys come in with an overall record of 11-10. They actually got to this contest with an upset of the number 1 seed. Rachel Venn would almost, there's another possible turnover. And the Larrys somehow hang on to the ball there. Oh, that's a carry. Number 5, Evans being hounded by McKenna McGee. Larry's having some difficulty hanging on or controlling the ball. Shot put up. That's off the mark. Rachel Venn is there, and we got a foul called. 16 fouls already on the Larrys. Bobcats overall record 18-4. Division champs. Also the Section 7 champs for the second year in a row. They were the 2014 champs inside to Dernan. Dernan with 17.3 average a game. She can't convert. Venn is there. Venn has been all over the place here in the last minute and a half. Megan McGee, her three-pointer doesn't go. Long rebound comes all the way out to her sister. McKenna goes inside to Venn. They kick it back out to Megan McGee. She hits it! And Megan McGee has hit her last 2 out of 3 shots from the three-point range, and it's a 12-2 lead. Bobcats with their swarming man-to-man defense tried to knock it out of bounds, but Taylor Dernan was able to corral that ball and get it under control. And Jessica Sporer takes it to the hoop. She's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. 3:15 on the clock. The Bobcats defense here only allowing 2 points thus far in this contest. Wild Bill Chase, Steve Chilton here. Simulcast broadcast going to be brought to you on Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network, and you can find it on YouTube. Chili TV, I call it. Just got to type in, you go to YouTube, type in Bobcat basketball, and the games will come up, and you will find this game. March 14th, one foul shot made by Jessica Sporer makes it a 13-2 ball game. They go down low. The pass by Greer. Picked off by Megan McGee. The Bobcats with possession again. They go to Dernan. Taylor Dernan moves to her left. Kicks it back out. Sporer driving to the hoop. Looks like she traveled. No call made. Comes up a little bit short, and a rebound by the Larrys. Stolen away. There's Rachel Venn again. Rachel Venn gets tripped up, and she'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. That foul was on Greer. Rachel Venn has been tenacious on defense here this early afternoon game. 12 o'clock start on a Saturday, March 14th. I was telling you about this SUNY Potsdam basketball gymnasium. It's unique is that the bleachers go back and they're deep. So you seem like you're quite a ways away from the court, and you actually are. Ben can't convert. Rebound pulled down by Evans. Evans, Greer. Savage, the leading scorer. She's not the leading scorer. Quick shot put up by the Larrys. That doesn't go. And the Bobcats with good position down low. That's Megan McGee pulling down the rebound. Inside to Dernan. A little bit too far and a little bit too hard was that pass. But Rachel Venn had the right idea, and Taylor Dernan was wide open. 2:19 on the clock. It's a 13-2 game. Bobcats up. Knocked out of bounds by McKenna McGee. Swarming defense here in the early going by Northern Adirondack. And Larry's having all they can to handle it. Every possession they have is tough, bringing the ball up to the court for them. There's going to be a foul. First foul on the Bobcats. McKenna McGee, Paige Chilton comes back in the game. McKenna McGee goes to the bench, get a breather. And there's a foul. I don't know. That type of that foul would have been that'd have been offensive. I think it would have been a Section 7 official making that call. Seen a lot of those in the two previous games by the Bobcats. Bobcat it up, and they end that 13-0 scoring run by the by the Bobcats. Evans sinks both of them. So 13-4 is the score. Bobcats getting to this game, winning the Section 7 title game by a score of 51-48, and then they prevailed over Hoosick Valley by 43-41 on Wednesday, March 11th at SUNY Plattsburgh. And that was getting some revenge. There's another turnover. Dernan picks up the loose ball, lays it up and in. And the Bobcats are up 15-4. There's another steal by Ben. She's got what, 4 or 5 steals already? Rachel Venn. Probably all-around best defender the Bobcats have on this team. She gets 2 shots. 19 fouls already on the Larrys here, and we haven't even played the first quarter yet. Second one's good. It's a 17-4 ball game. 1:39 on the clock. First quarter action here on Bobcat basketball. Dernan is going to pick up that loose ball as it was. Take it to the hoop. She goes up, doesn't score. Just Spores down underneath. She can't get it to go. Cats can't get that third rebound or the second rebound. Three-pointer attempt is blocked. That pass inside is stolen away. Megan McGee finding Dernan. Dernan pulls up. Fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on number 24, Bailey Gunther. Bobcats. 3 seniors.
Did it, Bill?
What?
That didn't go in, did it?
No, didn't go in.
I couldn't move they went down the floor so fast I couldn't get the camera.
Okay, Steve, you got to pay attention to that camera. Taylor, it was 18-4. Now it's 19-4. I think I said it was 17-4 when it actually was 18. Cats didn't score any points in the first 2 minutes and 57 seconds of this game, but they've put up 20 so far since then. And that foul is going to be on Rachel Venn. Her first. Yeah, that's good news. That pass. I don't know. What's he? He's saying that's their ball. Surely looked like that girl bounced it out of bounds. Nobody touched it. They swing it around. The Larrys do. Bobcats swarming defense. Up-tempo pace when it comes offensively. And there's number 10, Savage, nailing a three-pointer. 47.2 on the clock. Haley Uyghur is their leading scorer with 13.7 points a game, and Savage, the senior, averages 9.4 points a game. She just hit a three-pointer, makes it a 13-point game, 20-7. Cats have shown that sometimes here they've been a little erratic with their passes and stuff. They've had a good run, but that pass attempt didn't look very good there for Megan McGee. There's a pass over the head of number 4, Greer. The Bobcats will pick the ball up with 26.5 seconds on the clock. They should play for the last shot of the quarter. 35-second shot clock in girls varsity basketball here in New York State. 30-second shot clock for boys. And a pass from McGee to McGee. And McKenna tried to put the shot up, but unable to. And then the pass is the ball is thrown away by the Larrys. Dernan taking it to the hoop. Shoots and scores. Taylor Dernan kisses it off the glass. Last second shot. And a wonderful first quarter for Northern Adirondack. They are up by 15, 22-7. Bobcats on top of the Larrys here. And playoff game winner going to the Final Four. Okay, Wild Bill Chase, Steve Chilton making a trip to Potsdam, New York. We're in the Jerry Welch Gymnasium, Class C regional final game. Northern Adirondack Bobcats playing against the St. Lawrence Larrys, a rematch of the semifinal regional game of last year, in which the Bobcats prevailed over the Larrys. And it was played here also on this court. Back in the game, that's Agans. Shot was blocked. Cats up 22-7. Paige Chilton, Megan and McKenna McGee, Rachel Venz getting a breather on the bench, and Taylor Dernan out there for the Northern Adirondack. Sporer taking it to the hoop. Down underneath is Chilton working her way through the traffic. Her second attempt doesn't go, but Chilton, nice job there to get that rebound. Swarming defense. We got the scouting report on the St. Lawrence Larrys that was put together by Coach Jessica Barnhart and handed out to her players. And there the Larrys score, make it a 22-9 game. Keys to success, defense. We've seen that already. A swarming defense here by the Bobcats. 22-7. We got to write that score down at the end of the quarter. Here's my pen. Three-point attempt by, who's that, number 24, Gunther. Ball's out of bounds. Body's down on the floor. Also keys to success, a rebound. Everyone must find a body and box. Okay, box out. Must be one and done. 5 box, 4 crash. I don't know what that all means. Rachel Venn shoots. Can't get it to go. Crashing the boards is Paige Chilton. I think she's going to pick up a foul there. Others keys, attack on the offense. Go to them under control. Look to get them in foul trouble, and that's what they've done already here, the Bobcats. They've gotten the Larrys in foul trouble. They're actually in the double bonus for this entire second quarter. Push the ball and be smart. Look to run, make good decisions. The skip pass is your friend. No lob passes. This is all coming from Jessica Barnhart to her team. And play with confidence. You know the game. Play like you know how and win and will win. How and you will win. There's Agans. She had to go to the bench, but she's been a presence when she's been out there. And it's a 22-11 game. And the Cats have yet to score here in this quarter. And the Larrys have put up 4 points and they cut the lead down to 11. 5:52 on the clock, 22-11. Rachel Venn back on the floor, inbound the ball to McKenna McGee. Jessica Barnhart calling a timeout. Her last thing that she wrote on the paper there that she gave to her team. There's Durnan wide open with a nice pass from Megan McGee. An easy basket for Taylor Durnan, the first 2 points of the quarter for the Bobcats. It's a 24-11 game. She lost the ball, but Haley Agins taking it hard to the hoop there. On the inbound, underneath the Larry's basket. Gunther goes over the top to Savage. Savage three-point attempt. Doesn't go. Underneath is Durnan. She had the good position. Pulls down the rebound. Pushes the ball up the floor. Finds, nope, she doesn't. Stolen away by Gunther. Gunther taking it herself. Oh, what a block there by Megan McGee. Pulls up Durnan. Doesn't shoot. Agins pulls down a rebound. Megan McGee. The big block there on Gunther. There's Megan McGee again. And the Bobcats defense really having a strong game here. Jess Sporer underneath. No foul called. Savage comes down with a rebound. Timeout called by the head coach, Chad Gunther from the Larrys. 4:40 on the clock, 24-11. Bobcats up by 15. Okay, back on the air here. 4:35 and counting left in the half. Bobcats up 24-11. You never want to look back and say, I wish I had, were the last words on the paper put down by Jessica Barnhart. Loose ball, Taylor Durnan stripped up. Come on, there's got to be a foul there. Sporer spins, lost it. Megan McGee picks up the loose ball. Agins pulls down a rebound. She traveled, no call made. And there's Savage taking it to the hoop and scoring. After the no call, she did the two-step shovel. It was on her tippy toes when she did it. Durnan from the elbow finds Sporer underneath, wide open. Sporer scores, answers that basket by Savage. Makes it 26-13. It's a 13-point lead. Agins. Larry's moved the basketball up nicely. They can't convert. There's number 4 picking up 2 rebounds. That's Greer working hard for the Larrys underneath the basket. And Jess Sporer can't grab the ball. Steve Chilton saying that Jessica's got a little bit of butter on her fingers. Inbound. And Greer wide open. Again, Greer, that's a third attempt. She finally, on her 4th attempt, puts it up and in, makes it a 26-15 game. Cats have already allowed 8 points in this quarter. They only allowed 7 in the first quarter. Durnan pulled it up, pulled back in. Down low to Durnan. Durnan, no foul. Durnan pulls down the rebound. No foul. No foul. They're letting them play, I guess. (26-15). A lot of contact underneath. No fouls being called. 2:56 on the clock. 5 team fouls on the Bobcats now. Agins travels. Turns the ball over. Megan and McKenna McGee bringing the ball up coolly and calmly. Megan McGee, she's got 2 3-pointers here in the first half. Looks to take it to the hoop. Doesn't go. Savage on the weak side pulls down the rebound. Moves over to her left and has to come back to the right. Gives the ball up to number 24, Gunther. They look to go down low to Greer. Durnan's in there and gets a hand on it. Nice defense by Taylor Durnan. Taylor Durnan wide open. Megan McGee She can't convert. Just Spore puts it back up, gets it, hits the bottom of the backboard. Looked like some contact again there. Rachel Venn, Megan McGee have provided some tenacious defense here for the Bobcats in this first half. 3-point attempt, that don't go. Spore, good position, pulls down the rebound. Savage watching Spore. She dishes it off to Megan McGee. Cats with 1:47 on the clock. Half the possession, and they're up 26-15. Rachel Venn thinks about taking it to the hoop. Egan stepping out there. Take it to her, Rachel. Give her 3 fouls on her. Rachel Venn off balance. Can't convert. Loose ball. And that's Greer picking up the loose ball. Cats up 22-7, but they've only scored 4 points here in this second half or quarter. Great offensive effort in the first quarter. But their offense actually, their offense that was clicking in the first half was all built on the fact that the defense was working so hard and creating the turnovers and allowing them to get the ball to the hoop and putting it in the hoop. We're going to go down. Greer with the third personal. Double bonus. That's going to put Megan McGee with 2 shots on the foul line. Wild Bill Chase, Steve Chilton here. We're up here in Potsdam, New York on a Saturday, March 14th. Yesterday was Friday the 13th.
Bobcats have got to make those layups, Bill.
Yeah, they do. They've had some open looks that they've missed here in the second quarter.
They could put this game away. They seem very poor today.
Yeah, it's the other thing they got to pick up is their foul shooting. McGee gets a hand on it, actually tips it away where Spore can pick up the loose ball. Durnan now taking it to the hoop. She's fouled. That foul is going to be on number 5, I believe, Evans. Durnan will go to the line to shoot 2. Durnan squinting there a little bit at the foul line, bending over. 57.2 seconds on the clock. That's short. Got to use the legs. Got to bend the knees, use the legs when you're shooting them foul shots.
You shoot about 80%, Bill.
Yeah, well,
We're not shooting that today.
26-15 is the score. Second one doesn't go either. Agans, she does that all day. Turns the ball over. They've caught her on it a few times. She's gotten away with it a couple times, though, too. Durnan kicks it out to McGee. McGee's shot goes. It's a 2-pointer, I believe. Nice shot from the corner by Megan McGee, 28-15. There, that's Greer. Even with 3 fouls, she's working it hard for the Larrys. 28-17, inside to Durnan. Durnan backing them in. Turns, doesn't go. Savage with the rebound. Bobcats, full court pressure here. Megan McGee steps in front of that pass. Gets it to Rachel Venn. Venn takes it to the hoop. And a blocking foul called on Evans. Venn will go to the line to shoot 2. Good defense then, again there by the Bobcats. 28-17 is the score. Bobcats, though, with only 6 points here. Defensively, still holding their own. They've only allowed 10 points in this quarter. 17 for the half thus far. Venn can't convert. Not having a if there's one thing about the game for the Bobcats today, could come back to haunt them, is they're not a great foul shooting here in this first half. Second one, gets a nice roll, drops in, 29-17. Last 10 seconds of there's Spore stepping in front of that pass. Venn, 7 seconds on the clock. It's a Spore. Spore shots. A little short. Off the mark. 0.5 seconds on the clock. And the Cats are going to go into the locker room for a 10-minute break with a 29-17 lead. There's the horn. Ends the half. Cats with a very good first half. 29-17. They have a 12-point lead. The winner of this contest will go to the Final Four next Saturday at Hudson Valley Community College. And Kelly Gilmore. Okay, second half underway here. Bobcats up 29-17 here. Class C regional final game. Winner of this contest is in the Final Four for Class C New York State Championship. Bobcats up once again 29-17. Wild Bill Chase, Steve Chilton. We've traveled out here to Potsdam on a Saturday afternoon. Weather was good. Went down level 11B. That was like a fair ride all the way out here. Did you take 11B, Steve?
No, it's 11.
Oh, geez, 11B was bumpity.
11 wasn't too bad.
Seemed like I was just a bouncing all over the place coming up here. Cats offensively in the first half were led by Taylor Durnan and Megan McGee. Taylor had 11 points and Megan McGee had 10. Had first shot by the Cats, rims out. And Greer for the Larrys. That's out of bounds. Paige Shelton, nice job defensively, getting a hand on it. And then Savage, the last one to touch it for the Larrys. So the Bobcats with the ball. Megan and McKenna McGee, Paige Chilton, Rachel Venn, and the Taylor Durnan. And coming off the bench will be Jessica Spore. Durnan went to Chilton underneath. Nice pass there. They open up the scoring here in the second half. It was 22-7 after one quarter, and it was 28-17 or 29-17 after two quarters. Foul. Nobody really in foul trouble for the Bobcats. McKenna had 2 fouls in the first half, and Paige had 2 fouls. Oh. Taylor Durnan, number 10. Picking up the first foul of the second half. Morgan Greer on the foul line. She led the Larrys in the first half with 6 points. Chelsea Savage had 1 3-pointer. She had 5 points. Foul-wise, Greer coming out in the second half with 3 fouls on her. Brianna Evans also has 3 fouls. Bailey Gunther has 2 fouls, and Haley Agans with 2 fouls. She picked those up early. She spent some time in the bench in the first half, but hasn't picked up her third one. And we just saw an errant pass attempt from Megan McGee go out of bounds. And contact there. That's Gunther, 3-point attempt. That's off the mark. It's going to come all the way out to McKenna McGee. McGee is going to get tripped up at the midcourt line. Here at the Jerry Welch Gymnasium. Jerry Welch, originally from Chateaugay, New York. Coached Division III basketball out here at Potsdam for years. The 86 banner over there says they went 32-0 and were the national champions. They're also national champions in 81. Not quite, don't see any other banners. McGee, that's McKenna. Paige Chilton. Or no, that's Rachel Venn. Rachel wrestles that ball away on the rebound. Go inside to Durnan. Durnan scores. Nice play there by Taylor Durnan. A little scoop hook shot. Megan McGee had 2 3-pointers in that first half. Agans take it strong to the hoop. She's played a strong game for the Larrys. 33-20. Cats, tenacious defense leading the way. There's Megan McGee hitting another 3-pointer. That's her third of this afternoon here. Once again, the winner of this contest will be in the New York State Class C Girls Varsity Final Four for New York State. That game to be played at Hudson Valley. There's a number. There's a 3 put up by that's Gunther, number. I think she's got 2 of those now. 36-23. Winner of this game will play at Hudson Valley Community College March 21st. That's next Saturday at 2 o'clock start. So that's a pretty good time to have the game in the Final Four game for either one of these teams. traveling one from Section 10, the Larrys, or the Bobcats from Section 7. Paige Chilton, that's off the mark. Agins is there to grab that ball out of the air. Gunther gives the ball up to number 5. That would be Evans, but stolen away. Stolen away by McKenna McGee, and then the official says there was a carry there. I don't know, I was looking down at the paper. You hear one of the NAC supporters saying, oh, come on. He didn't like that call. And we're going to get a foul called on Northern Adirondack. Bobcats were in the double bonus throughout actually all of the second quarter. Once again, two of the Bobcats did not score for the first 2 minutes and 57 seconds of the ball game, but then went on a run and actually built a 22-7 lead after one complete quarter. Larrys don't convert on that possession. McKenna McGee, she gets bumped and keeps her balance. Looked like she was underneath the basket, but somehow gets her body to put the ball up and in. Maintain control of her body, that is. That's McKenna McGee. It's 38-23. Cats. Defense has carried them throughout the year. It's carried them out throughout the playoffs. 38.3 points per game is the opponent's average against Northern Adirondack. 3:58 on the clock here in the third quarter. They're a little slow on the trigger of pulling out the score. Second attempt doesn't go. All right, I think there was an inadvertent timeout called there by.
Coach Barnhart.
Yeah, but I don't know if anybody really had possession.
It don't matter.
Oh.
Nobody had possession. Call timeout.
Didn't you? All right, I just took a long drink of water, a good long drink of cold water Steve Chilton provided me with. Cats after the timeout. Shot by Megan McGee's now, it doesn't go. Underneath, that's Paige Chilton. No foul. Savage, or no, that's Gunther taking it all away. She can't score. Spore's there for the Bobcats. Pick up the loose ball. She dishes out to Taylor Durnan. Taylor Durnan goes to Paige Chilton. Chilton thinks about it, takes the shot, little short. Agins runs down the loose ball. Gets it up to Savage. Another round around neck. St. Louis Larrys here, tangling in the regional final for New York State playoffs of Class C. That pass picked off by Chilton. She steps in front of Agins. Seen a lot of that today by the Bobcats. Spore now with the ball. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Cats up 38-24. Inside to Chilton. Chilton can't convert. Spore is there to put it up. And she is fouled on that second attempt. She'll go to the line to shoot two with 2:53 on the clock. Jessica Spore makes it a 39-24. This group of Bobcat girls here has been enjoying some success at not only basketball, but also at soccer. Rachel Venn, the two McGees, Taylor Durnan, Paige Chilton, Jessica Spore, the Sylvester girl. And they've already been to a Final Four, a lot of these girls in soccer 2 years ago, in the fall of 2013. 40-24. Spore sank both of them. Venn muscles their way through a couple of Larry defenders. And now the Cats up by 16, looking to make some more Bobcat history. I don't know. Second personal on Taylor Durnan. I guess it was an offensive of some kind called there. A wrap. Okay. It's called the wrap. Don't wrap around them. That shot doesn't go. Durnan pulls down the rebound. Megan McGee takes it strong to the hoop. She can't score. Durnan's there to pick up the ball. Still 20 seconds on the shot clock. It didn't touch the rim. Inside to Venn. Venn, that doesn't go. Guntier comes down with a loose ball. Loses control. He regains control. 40-24 is the score. Cats up by 16. Looking to make some more Bobcat history, this group of girls, I was about to say, if they do make it to the Final Four. Oh, she gets hooked. And it gets hooked and called for a travel. All right. .132 on the clock. Gunther stays with it. The first attempt doesn't go, and the second one does. Durden from the elbow, pulls it back out. Cutting to the hoop is Venn. Venn loses control. Agans picks up the loose ball. We're down to about a minute left here. Spoor from behind, steals it. Bobcats back on the attack. She kicks it out to Megan McGee. McGee's shot doesn't go. Crashing the boards is Venn, but she ends up losing it. Agans fell down with some contact there. Savage now takes it to the hoop and scores.
Can you believe that wasn't a charge, Bill?
Well, I'm surprised they didn't call a charge there. They call it a jump ball? Quick whistle there for a jump ball. Taylor Durnan had possession, scored. 36.4 on the clock. Megan McGee is going to get a breather. Number 5, Daniel Burrell in the game. Stolen away. Gunther, the sophomore. She can't convert the layup. She travels. Can't convert there again. Her third attempt. She does score. Tenacious that time was Gunther. Bailey Gunther. It's down to a 10-point game. That's out of bounds. That'll be the Bobcat ball. 12.2 seconds on the clock. 10-point game. Closest the Larrys have been since the early going. Still a double-digit lead for Northern Adirondack. 40-30 is the score. Inside. That's Durnan. A nice play on the inbounds play. Gets possession, puts it up and scores. Big basket there for the Bobcats. That's going to be short. And the Cats up to a 12-point game, or 12-point lead now, entering the fourth quarter. 42-30, Northern Adirondack over to the St. Lawrence Larrys. New York State Class C Regional Final here at SUNY Potsdam. Wild Bill Chase, Steve Chilton for Hometown Cable and Chili TV, which you can find on YouTube. Jump ball. Northern Adirondack getting the possession here. Arrow in their favor. That's Jessica Spoor, who does a nice job coming off the bench for NAC. Head coach Jessica Barnhart coming in 18-4 record, representing Section 7 as the Class C champion. Won the regional semifinal game. The last second shot put up by Taylor Durnan with 1.9 seconds on the clock. Gave him 1 point lead. She converted on the foul shot to make it a 2-point game. They ended up prevailing 43-41. They won the Section 7 championship game by a score of 51-48. So the last two games they've prevailed, but winning by a total of 5 points. Girls looking to make history for Northern Adirondack. Make it to the Final Four for Class C New York State playoffs. Made it. Some of these girls already been in the Final Four of soccer. And Paige Chilton hits a jump shot to open up the fourth quarter. It's a 14-point lead. Clock, the Bobcats Well, the Larry's biggest enemy and the Bobcats' good friend. Tick away all them seconds. Hut. Shot by Evans. Three-pointer, that's good. Three-pointer. I might give the Larry's a little bit of confidence here. Durnan. She's going to take it to the hoop. She gets the inside. And it's fouled. That's going to be on Greer. That's her fourth foul. Head coach Chad Gunther going to leave her out there on the floor. 6:40. Cats actually, we never mentioned it, but their foul shooting in the first half, they were only 7 for 17 in the first half, Steve. The Bobcats were the foul shooting. Well, no. Thought he was going to leave her in there, but no. He takes Greer out. Not quite sure who he put in. Durnan, big foul shot there. Sinks him. And somebody calls the 30-second timeout. Jessica Barnhart does with 6:40 on the clock. They're up 45-33. Okay, Taylor Durnan, second foul shot attempt. A little short. Paige Chilton pulls down the rebound, puts it up. Doesn't go. Durnan crashes the boards. Ends up on the floor. And Savage ends up with the ball. Durnan picking up Gunther. Defensively. Her bounce pass. McGee went for the steal. They go down low inside to Savage and they score. Actually, we failed to mention probably at the beginning when we should have. The leading scorer for those St. Lawrence Larrys has not played this entire contest. Paige Chilton with a big jump shot on the baseline. Makes it a 47-35 game. It's still double-digit lead for the Bobcats. They were up 22-7 after one. And after two, they were up 29-17. 3 complete quarters, it was 40-30. Now we're in the fourth quarter, 47-35. Northern Adirondack looking to make their first trip ever for girls varsity basketball to the Final Four. Durnan with a nice move. Gets free underneath, puts it up and in. Taylor Durnan continuing to put up the numbers for the Bobcats. Megan McGee gets it up to Spohr. Spohr's got Chilton in front of her, but Spohr weaves through traffic and scores. Cats up 51-35. It's a 16-point lead, and there's about 5 minutes left in this contest. They go down low into Savage. Savage surrounded by Bobcat defenders. Is stripped of the ball by Chilton. Running the floor is Durnan, but Gunther gets a hand on that, steals that ball away, takes it to the hoop. Bumps into Chilton. A foul is called. Be Page's third. Or fourth? Fourth personal on Paige Chilton. Late stages of the fourth quarter here. Haley Gonthier, 2 shots. McKenna McGee comes back in for the Bobcats. So they Paige Chilton. Paige.
Here we go.
Both foul shots don't go. Agans, though, gets the rebound. She can't convert. It'll look like an easy layup. McGee up to Ben. Ben blocked by Gunther. That wakes up to Larry Faithful over there across the way from our position. Savage stripped of the ball. Spohr working hard with Rachel Venn. And the ball's turned over to NAC. Slow it up, use the clock, up by 16. Durnan kicks it out to McKenna McGee. Swings it over to Megan. Megan looking to put a dagger in there. She can't. And Spohr has just been fabulous out the bench for Northern Adirondack. She keeps the ball in the possession of NAC. knows her role and plays and works at it and does it very well.
Didn't look at the backboard though. He just assumed it was there.
Guntier, Greer, Savage, Agins, and the number 3 out there is not listed in the scoring or the program. Savage, 3-pointer, nails it. Big 3-point shot there. Under 3.5 minutes left in the contest. 51-38. Durnan. Back out to Ben. Ben hits the jump shot just inside the foul line in the paint. Durnan doing a nice job finding the wide open Ben. She shoots and scores. It's 53-38. Bobcats minutes away from a Final Four trip. All right, we're in the Jerry Welch Gymnasium. 3 minutes left in this contest between the Larrys and the Bobcats. Class C section or regional semifinal. Boy, they look like a travel there. Taking it hard to the hoop with Gunther. A little bit out of control, but she able to regain control of the ball. Didn't touch the rim. Ball's down on the floor. Megan McGee ties up number 3 for the St. Lawrence Larrys. They maintain possession with the possession arrow in their favor. The Jerry Welch Gymnasium, a very nice place to play some girls playoff basketball. Actually, I like this facility a lot better than the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse. Yeah. They're playing on a real basketball floor here. Up here at SUNY Potsdam. Durnan again. Nice job by Taylor Durnan. Taking it strong to the hoop. She's got to be up over 20 points. Durnan attacking the basket and scores. Durnan now playing some defense. Tenacious defense here by all the Bobcats today. Rachel Venn, Megan McGee, Jess Spohr, Paige Chilton, McKenna McGee, and Taylor Durnan all pitching in defensively. And from the corner, Paige Chilton with 4 fouls hits a big jump shot. I think the nail's in the coffin. Or all the nails are in. 57-38, up by 19 here. Agins from outside. That doesn't go. Loose ball. Rachel Venn says, you don't want it? I'll come and get it. She does. Takes it strong to the hoop and scores. Cats are going to the Final Four. Jessica Barnhart. Jessica Barnhart on that breakaway, calls a timeout, decides to put some girls in. That squad of Chilton.
Well, I think Jess owes Van a 2 points somewhere down the line.
She owes Rachel Ben, but Rachel's the defensive player, and Bobcats fans stand up and give it a little standing ovation. A standing ovation to the Bobcat starters.
I got to give St. Lawrence a little credit. They stuck right into this game right to the end, Bill.
They played hard, but Bobcat subs, all starters are out, and the 6-man Jess Spohr, she's not on the floor. 59-38, Northern Adirondack will be making a trip to Hudson Valley Community College. First time ever for Northern Adirondack High School, a Final Four appearance in Class C girls varsity basketball. Tenacious defense, 38 points per game. They're right there, unless the Larrys can score on this possession. Congratulations to Jessica Barnhart, the head coach. Jeff Dorey, the athletic director. Also, congratulations to him and all the girls on the team. All the girls being Jessica Spohr, Megan McGee, Daniel Burrell, Taylor Durnan, McKenna McGee, Juliana Gardner, Rachel Venn, Rachel Sylvester, Victoria Pazier, and Paige Chilton. That's the Bobcat squad. Going to make it a Final Four appearance. They'll travel down to Hudson Valley Community College at a 2:15 start next Saturday afternoon. I'm pretty sure Steve Chilton will be down there with his camera. I might have to make a trip to Albany. Why not? Been traveling all over the Northeast here lately, so why not make a trip to Albany? Hometown Cable and YouTube Bobcat basketball here, bringing you championship basketball. Cats, two-time or back-to-back champions of the Section 7 title, 2014, 2015. Now here in 2015, they just add to the accolades for this Northern Adirondack Bobcat team. Co-division champs in Division 1 with a 12-2 overall record, or a 12-2 league record. Champs with Saranac. And number 14, that's Rachel Sylvester, making it a 60-38 game. Cats up by 22. It was a 10-point game. As close as Larry's got. Actually, they had a 2-point lead. They've scored the first 2 points of the game. It was 2-0. And there's that Bobcat defense. Another turnover. Pazier dishing the ball off. NAC. They're counting it down. 10 seconds. Yeah, and NAC fans, a standing ovation. Stand up. And the horn sounds. The Bobcats win. The Bobcats win. The Bobcats win. They're on their way to the first ever Final Four for girls varsity basketball at Northern Adirondack. Class C. Regional champs. Section 7 champs. Co-division champs. Congratulations, the Northern Adirondack. Final score here is 60-38. They're moving on. Final Four next Saturday, Hudson Valley Community College. Hometown Cable and YouTube Bobcat basketball will be there. Wild Bill Chase, Steve Tilton from the Jerry Welch Gymnasium. Once again, the final score, 60-38, a 22-point victory. The defense was setting up the offense. All right, everybody.